Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Jackson now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Nala. It's about that time now.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Now a run here off the... Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step over the pocket mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
The delay of game knocks him up 5, 1st and 15. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. Well, fake the jet sweep. And now it's Jackson off play action. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time will be intercepted. picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles
What'd you say?
get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. They'll run with Barkley. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Saquon Barkley denied on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Ravens nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
And
they'll come up 2nd and 7. Jackson. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Down the sideline he goes. Saquon Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do on the...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long.
Here we go. Set. 19. Ready.
Here's Barkley. Now he's going to step up and run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down,
Hurts.
Eagles.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 110 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brings up third down and 9.
They go play action with Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down.
Gain of 5. It's fourth down.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. You couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, first and 10 here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Throwing his Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll lead here to a third down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey,
On play action, they'll throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
This will go to Henry out wide. And And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go. 60 by.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second
from the 42 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready. Viking 18.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 42 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Ravens 15.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 48.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now Hurts on the option right. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game, wait until the fourth quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit.
63.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. And Bigsby once more. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
That is caught. And he will be taken